Sitting in the hall one night, watching God's books by firelight, Thor was loud as Thor can be, claiming wisdom came naturally. Odin frowned into his cup, Tyr said maybe wrap it up. Bragi sighed and looked away. Then I chose to save the day with one small thought, one tiny word, the most harmless thing you've ever heard. A little nudge, a gentle push, not enough to start a rush. I simply said, as friends should do, have you considered something new? One small suggestion, one little plan, barely enough to trouble a man. One small suggestion, nothing severe, then suddenly giants appeared. One small suggestion, simple and bright, then somebody challenged fate that night. If everything caught fire, that is not my fault, I only offered one small thought. Freyr was proud of fields and grain, certain harvest would remain. I said, why not test your luck? Fortune favors those unstuck. Well, the sword was traded soon, everyone objected by noon. I merely watched events unfold, looking innocent and bold. Now the Norns may laugh and weave, but no one listens when I leave. A little nudge, a clever phrase, send three worlds into a haze. I simply asked with no disguise, what's the worst that could arise? One small suggestion, one little plan, barely enough to trouble a man. One small suggestion, nothing severe, then suddenly giants appeared. One small suggestion, simple and bright, then somebody challenged fate that night. If everything caught fire, that is not my fault, I only offered one small thought. Remember when Sif lost her hair? Technically I fixed that affair. Remember when the wall went wrong? I solved that problem before long. Remember treasures forged below? Who started that I do not know. Remember every famous tale, notice how my fixes prevail. Yes, disasters sometimes grow, but think how dull the world would go without a fox to stir the stream and wake the gods from every dream. One tiny spark suddenly echoes across the dark. One small suggestion, one harmless joke, then all of Midgard went up in smoke. One small suggestion, nothing more than somebody broke a sacred oath and started war. If chaos follows, well, that's tradition. The fault was never the suggestion. So if you hear me offer advice, think it over once or twice. Though history may disagree, the plan looked perfect from where I could see. And truly, it was only one small suggestion.